Welcome back everybody to another adventure. Hey, we are out camping and we're doing it in Washington State, deep down by the Snake River where it's super toasty. We're over 100 degrees in the sun right now. The shade is a little bit cooler, but I am sweating because I just pulled a ton of weeds here in this campground. I don't think anybody's been here in a long time. In today's episode, we're gonna be putting the air conditioner to the test once again, kind of like in the last video, but I changed some stuff up. We've got an insulated floor and we have like 3 other tents. Remember the last video we did where we nested all the tents together in the snow? So we got an insulated tent inside an insulated tent inside an insulated tent. We're gonna do the same thing this time, except for we're gonna add one more tent. So it's gonna be 3 tents in one. I don't know if anybody's ever done that, but we're gonna try it. All right, here's a look at the campground. We have some beautiful trees right there, which are blocking the sun over here. That's what you want, right? That's what we talked about in the last video. Put your tent in the shade. It makes a big difference, that's for sure. Currently, let's see here on the temperature gauge, we're looking at 97 degrees, 98 degrees, which is 37 degrees Celsius. Over here in the sun, we're sitting at over 100 degrees, 38 degrees Celsius. So we're gonna do the tent inception, part 2, part deuce. First thing we gotta set up is our insulated floor. This comes from the Russian bear tent. It's a very large tent. Kind of almost looks like the ground itself. So this should have just a little bit of insulation in it. It's not very thick, but it is something. I don't think our tent is as big as this floor, but that's okay. Tent number 1. It's a lot like the last one you saw. So we're gonna have two ice shelters. Man, that thing's huge. All right, here's tent number 1. Look how big this is. Plenty of space in here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take the other pop-up tent that we used in the last video and we're gonna put it inside here. Hopefully it fits. All right, here comes tent number 2. Hopefully this will fit in here. And I gotta be able to do it correctly. Otherwise it's gonna be a pain. Here we go. Oh no, gotta make sure the doors line up. That's the biggest thing. Okay. We've got the second tent on the inside. Look at that, you guys. So you can see that there's a little bit of spacing, not much. There's not much spacing, but it should help out a lot. At least that is the hope. It's still really warm in here, so we'll get the air conditioner set up now. So we'll have our vent here, and it'll go up through there and out the other window. So that'll be perfect. So let's get that set up. You guys are gonna hear a ton of boats and a ton of cars because it seems like it's a pretty high traffic area around here. There is a working dam that way, so there's a lot of people that go up there for work and also for fishing, I believe. Oh, let's get this thing going because it's too hot, you guys. All right, we got our rear plenum box. I didn't change anything. I know a lot of you guys said that I should make it actually bigger. I think that's a great idea. I just didn't have time to do it. So we're just gonna use this. So hot. There we go. Hopefully that'll be good. Twist the air conditioner around. Kind of something I'd like to do is actually have space on this table for something, so I'll keep it kind of far to the side. I just gotta attach it to here. Now you're probably wondering, how is he gonna power that out in the middle of nowhere? Well, I have an answer for you. It's called a portable solar generator. Oh yeah. Yeah. Now this is the Zero Breeze Elect Hive. It's over 2,000 watts. With the air conditioner running, I think it pulls like, I don't know, 300 watts or so. So this power station can do it for 7 hours. All right, there we go. Turn the AC on. There we go. AC is about to blow cold. We're pulling 88 watts right now, or 60 watts. Once the compressor kicks on, it will bump it up. Oh, that air feels so good. Just having a cool fan is nice. Oh, that feels good. The compressor hasn't kicked on just yet. Oh, all right, there goes the compressor. We got 330 watts or so, which means 7 hours of runtime on this. Now, once you cool your room to a proper temperature, it doesn't have to kick on as much and it can last longer. All right, air conditioner is running. Let's go outside, make sure our hot air is blowing. Yep, sure is. Now I am a little concerned about this getting hot, so we'll kind of keep an eye on that. I'm not gonna be running it for too long though. Not right now, at least. Oh, wow, it feels so good. Feels so good in here. I am still roasting though, and I'm ready to cool down. So far, we haven't had it on for very long. Outside is currently 103 degrees, and it's 87 degrees Fahrenheit inside the tent. That is amazing. So that's 39 degrees Celsius and 31 degrees Celsius inside. Up top, we're looking at 87 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 31 degrees Celsius. Man. So I do have a couple of things open here. I've got this opened up so that the hot air can kind of go out, which is both sides here. I've got two sides. That way we don't have too much pressure built up inside the tent. All right, I changed some stuff up. We've got the unit outside now with 2 solar panels on it. Now that will charge and cool the tent. Currently drawing in 100 watts and we're outgoing 480 right now. So it says it can do that for 6.6 hours. 110, 112. All right. Solar power. Now we'll be able to charge up the battery for a little while. We still got plenty of sun, but I am in a shaded area. And being that I have to be right next to the power station, I don't have enough. I don't have a long enough power cord or an extension cord to be able to do that forever. All right. Time to relax for a little bit, you guys. It's currently 2:38. I'll check back with you in about an hour. Tent inside a tent. Inside a tent inside a tent. Tent Inception is what you guys were calling it. I don't think I've watched that movie, so I didn't really know what you guys were talking about, but The tent inception. Oh, it's so cold, my boogers are freezing. Oh. Man, do I wish it was winter. I wish it was that cold in here. You know how much I love winter camping. But in the meantime, we got to do cool tent camping. And look at that, you guys. We have 74 degrees Fahrenheit inside. It's 100 degrees outside. That's just crazy. Which is 38 degrees Celsius and 24 degrees Celsius inside. It feels so much better in here. So much better. I mean, I'm not sweating. I mean, I could take off my hat, but it feels good to have it on. It is a perfect temperature in here. It really is. Feels amazing. So it definitely works. It definitely works. But the only issue is that I'm off grid and the sun is starting to shift to where I can't keep this running all night long. So what I'm probably gonna do is I'm gonna shut it down for a little bit, and then we'll cook dinner, and then we'll set up the other 2 tents inside here, and we'll run the air conditioner into them and see how that feels. So yeah, that's what it's gonna be, you guys. Man, I like that. That feels great. That is a good temperature. Oh, I am a little sweaty though. I don't want to show you my armpits. It's like we're pushing in 124 watts so far. Says it will be charged fully in 5 hours. That's if we have the sunlight the whole time. Which I don't see that happening, but if we can just at least get a little more charge on that for the rest of the night, that'd be great. We're ready for dinner. I've got a ton of ingredients, and it's a recipe I've never done before. Once again, it's a Brazilian recipe. I'm gonna butcher it. Moqueca de Camarão. Moqueca de Camarão? I don't know. It's a shrimp stew. I try my best to say these things correctly, but I always mess up. Moqueca de Camarão. Moqueca de Camarão. Camarão? I don't know. It looks delicious. I'm excited about it. I'm already missing, I misplaced one ingredient, which is onions. But I did have some scallions, so we'll make it work, hopefully. I'm sure it's gonna taste great. So we're gonna start off sauteing our onions. And I've got coconut oil, but the problem is that I bought palm oil and I forgot that as well. That's okay. We're gonna make it work. This is a recipe that I saw online. The lady said that you could take coconut oil and like turmeric or something like that and mix them together, but of course I don't have that. We'll just throw some, well, this is rock solid coconut oil in here. I'm sure it's gonna turn out great, you guys. We'll saute some onion chives. Guess that's what they'll be. They look delicious. Red bell pepper. Oh, that smells good. Delicious. Just 2 ingredients already and it smells amazing. Tomatoes. All right, look at that. Now we add a little bit of salt. Comment down below if you guys have had this or made this before. A little bit of ginger paste and garlic paste. Oh, whoa. That was a ton of ginger probably. Let me scoop a little bit of that out. I like garlic, so I'd rather have more garlic than ginger. Now for some cilantro and some green onions. A little bit of black pepper. And for some heat, some cayenne pepper. Just a little bit. Whoa, whoa. Recipe calls for some more tomatoes, so we're going with the big ones, like that. Yeah, that works. Yeah, we'll just do 1 or 2 in there. Maybe, yeah, 3, 4. Now for the shrimp. Look at those tasty bits. A little tasty bit there. That should cook down pretty quick. At least that's the hope. Okay. All right, that shrimp is looking really good. I need to turn this down though. It all cooked up really quick. I'll turn it down a little bit. And we'll add in our coconut milk. Not sure exactly what I'm doing, but you know what? It looks delicious. We're gonna cover it up and let it finish cooking. You guys, I love trying these type of recipes. I love trying stuff I've never tried before, especially recipes from around the world. That is always amazing. Hey, if you have a recipe that you want me to try, comment down below or send an email to bomboutdoorsrecipes@gmail.com. I'll leave a little thing right here. And yeah, maybe I'll try it on one of the videos. I love trying all types of food, so you just never know. Oh boy. Oh, you guys. Look at that. That looks so tasty. I did bring a little bit of lime with me. I don't know, we'll try it maybe. All right, before we can dig in, we must bless the meal. Dear Heavenly Father, Lord, I thank you so much for this time to come out here and just relax and enjoy a peaceful place. But Lord, I know there's not peace in the world right now. There's so much going on. There's so many troubles. There's wars, there's chaos, Lord. Oh man, I look forward to your return. But Lord, in the meantime, I just pray for those right now that need your help. I want to pray that you will put your hand of protection on them, that you will pull them through whatever it is that they're going through. And Lord, if they don't know Jesus as their Savior, I pray that you will just work on their hearts, because Jesus is the one that brings us peace in our lives, that everlasting peace that lasts for eternity. And I just pray for those right now that don't know him, that they will come to know him, and that they will have everlasting life with you. Lord, I just pray that you will bless this food to my body, and I just thank you for this time. Once again, be with the family as I'm away. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. All right, you guys. I am so excited about this. It looks absolutely delicious. I love trying new recipes like I already told you. I really do. So I do have the lime. It didn't call for it in the recipe, but I'm going to try it. But I'm going to give it a go first before I do it. Moqueca de Camarão. Camera. Shrimp stew. Here we go. Oh man, that is amazing. That is so good. It's creamy. It's delicious. There's a little bit of heat there too with the cayenne and the coconut. I haven't really had a whole lot of dishes with coconut in it. And this is amazing. It's got a little sweet too. I don't know what's the sweet come from. Maybe the coconut, I guess. Yeah, probably. All right, I'll try a little bit of lime on there. Just a little bit. Try not to shoot it in my eye. Maybe I just ruined it because it's already delicious. Oh yeah, that complements it. It's still good. That is so good. Get out of here, fly. I love that I'm just sitting here next to the fire pit and you can't even have a fire right now. It's a fire ban. But hey, maybe we can have a fake fire. Not that I'd really even want to be around a fire right now. It's just, that's part of camping, sitting around the campfire, right? So maybe we'll do a fake fire. I've done this before, trust me. Pretty good at it. Bah! All right. Look at that. There we go. Now we got the part. Now we're camping. We got a campfire, delicious food. Okay, let's set up the other 2 tents on the inside and see how cozy we can get. Just like we did last time. But I'm gonna implement one of your guys' ideas because it's smart. 4 tents combined. Is that a first? It's gotta be a first, right? Ha-ha! It's so dark in here. Now this was your guys' idea. Before we put the coffin tent on the inside, we're gonna put down the sleeping pad. Because if you remember in that video, it was way too cramped in that thing. All right, now for the coffin tent. We'll just pump it up real quick. Okay, here we go. Oh man, it fits so much better in there. Look at that. Right inside. Perfect fit. All right, guys, let's go on in. Oh my. There we go. Oh boy, it is so hot in here right now. That's crazy. Can you see any light at all? Okay, so out that way is towards the end of the tent there, or into the tent. Okay, it's way too stuffy in here. We need to get the air conditioner vented in here. Maybe I should put a temp gauge in there and see how hot it is. Okay, here's the current setup, you guys. Down there at the very end, we have our inlet tube. So that'll be pumping right into this little tent. And then up here, through this little screen mesh, is our return. So our return will suck air and it'll come through this little mesh right here. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, right down here. So there's our return air and our supply is down there. Oh boy, I wonder how cold this is gonna get with 5,000 BTUs. Currently sitting at 77 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 25 Celsius. AC blow cold. Look at this crazy contraption. Okay, so let's come down here and see. Oh, that feels good. Oh yeah. Oh, can you hear that? That's some fresh cold air. Oh, that feels really good. Whew, that's what I need right there. We'll just get our bed ready and get ready for bed. Sounds like a plan. I'm crawling in. I've just got like a blanket here and my pillow, and I could probably crawl in and then pull that stuff in there. So, all right, here we go. Woo, it feels good. Wow. That feels amazing. I don't really need the blanket right now, but kind of nice to have it in here. All right, let's close it up and see how cold we can get it. This is incredible. I feel so good. We're down to 68 degrees Fahrenheit right now, which is, what is that? 20 degrees Celsius. Wow. So I just had the hose right there. It's blowing straight up at me, and boy does it feel good. It feels so good, especially when it's really warm outside still. Checking back in, and I think it's about to snow in here. We're at 57 degrees, which is 14 degrees Celsius. This is where I like to be, right here. That is a good temperature. Time to go to sleep. Current time is 9:42. Well, that might be it for me tonight. I'm gonna hit the sack and get some good rest, you guys. It's been a hot and sticky day, and I think that I'm going to enjoy my air conditioner for the night. If I have any issues, I'll pop in here, but otherwise, I'll see all of you in the morning. Good night. Oh, well, good morning. Oh boy, it's too early. I really don't want to get up. I want to keep sleeping. It's so cozy in here. I'm sure that the sun's already come up too. Being that I'm inside 3 different tents right now. A tent inside a tent inside a tent, right? Tent inside a tent inside a tent inside a tent. Oh, it's so dark. Which means I could sleep all day. Oh, but I can't. Ugh. Let's look at the temperature in here. It has definitely risen a lot. 72 degrees in here, which is 22 degrees Celsius. This one says it's 70 degrees inside and 61 degrees outside. Oh boy. Which is 16 degrees Celsius. It already feels better just coming out here. I would have turned the air conditioner on, but I have to climb out of the tent to turn the air conditioner on. That's okay. All right, I made it out. Guys, look how dark it is in here. I'll turn off the light. There's a little light right there coming from this vent here, but otherwise, it is dark. Oh, there we go. All right, let's see what it looks like outside. Oh boy. All right. Oh yeah, the sun is up. The sun is up. I could breathe. I could breathe. That's good. Oh boy. Oh, feels so much better out here. Though it's gonna get warm again. I can tell. Coffee. Oh, that's good coffee too. Coffee, oatmeal, and some toast. What a good way to make the morning. This is Asiago sourdough bread, and it is delicious. Cheers to a beautiful morning. All right, I'm picked up, packed up, and I'm ready to go. Man, what a fun adventure. It sure was nice having the air conditioner. It just really made all the difference. But I'm ready to get home because I'm hot and sticky already. Hey, the adventure doesn't have to stop here. I have plenty of other videos, including another tent inside a tent video, which I'll link at the end of this video so you guys can go check that out if you haven't already. All right, everybody, I better get out of here, get home, and get a shower. Once again, thank you so much for watching. As always, God bless, and I'll see you on the next episode.